Cool. I like that. So I'm looking at I'm really trying to buy US 30. So I took my first entry. Let's go. On the line. I just took my second entry here at this 1 minute retrace. All right, it may give even more than that, but for the most part, what I'm looking at here from the dollar, number one, is we got a beautiful break, right? After finally being in this mess, we got a nice little double top here. Continue to fail to break the high here, right? Drop down, broke previous structure, retested to be sure. Boom, another retest of this fair value gap, another break, right? So we're getting a nice bear side momentum coming in here. And the trend is, should uphold. So with that being said, I was looking for the retest, came in really nicely. I'll have to wait. We got 45 minutes left in its current candle. But for the most part, I think the bears will continue to the downside. We filled up a previous gap, so this is going to be a decision maker. Obviously, we're at the bottom of the RSI on the hour. But on the 4 hour, we have a clear bearish engulfing. We haven't really bottomed out there. So we'll probably get some further descent off of this after this 4 hour retracement, which this candle just opened up. So with that being said, if we're going to see more downside from the dollar, then I'm going to want to see some bulls start coming in here on US 30, Nas and the rest of them. So what do we have that's really working out for us here? Nice 5 minute double bottom here on a previous support area, support and resistance area. So we can see we had major rejections from here before. So the current time, I'm interested in those buys. As long as this double bottom kind of holds up for us. Next thing I'm looking at, look, Nas is kind of already in motion, which is awesome. SPX is also in motion. So these 5 minute closes, I would look for some retracement, see if this double bottoms on Nas and SPX. Well, Nas isn't the easiest one to see, but it's there. I mean, we just got a lower right leg here. So that next 5 minute candle will be great for a retracement buy. So will SPX. US 30 is sitting at entry point. Let me check the minute here. Okay, cool. So hopefully that continues to play out well for us. Let's go look at German. Nothing new there. France 40 is still good. Silver's looking really nice. I did try to buy this earlier, but this extension kind of stopped me out, and I wasn't even looking after that. But we came back in pretty nicely. We've got a nice 5 minute engulfing coming into development here. As far as the 15 minute is concerned, we are leaving an area open, right? So that kind of tells me that we may see this area again, which would be great. Let's see what candle would have to close and where. 30-minute inside bar looks really good. We may not even come back, to be honest. But I would like to buy there if we can revisit that area. But as I scale through here, honestly, I don't really see much reason. So if it does happen, it'll literally be quick. So I would hope to see some type of buy there. Same goes for gold, GU. Haven't looked at this since our last time, but things played out really well, right? We had two options. If the low broke, we would see continuation. If it didn't, we see a break above at a retest of support structure. Came in nice in a double bottom here on the hour, and then took off right to 27,739. So as of right now, let's go into the 4 hour. I mean, there's still room to go up. That would leave us into the fill of that fair value gap. So I personally would need this support level to hold. And if I wanted to enter this market, I mean, we have the 30-minute rejection. We do have we don't have that bearish continuation sign that we would want. So this 30-minute 50% retrace would not be bad. And your stop loss doesn't have to be crazy, right? You can have a almost 20, I would say 30 to cover, right? And then almost a 2-to-1. It's not an awful trade. But I would be careful, right? We are topping out the RSI. So I got to stay away from that. This isn't one that you would over leverage on at all. But as long as the dollar continues to support that downside idea, I think it'll be all right. Because it has the same kind of situation, right? We had the Morningstar come in, immediately rejected, coming up 50% to retest that structure point there, where we obviously saw the market bounce off of before continuing down. So if we hold that, dollar will come down, GU will go up. Okay. Let's get into GA. So we had EA buys, which went pretty nicely. Still rolling, obviously. We got the little sell here. We're looking for a deeper retracement from these. That's really all I was doing, was buying that retracement or selling that down to the next support level. But it looks like it made another one here, made a double bottom. I mean, there were clear signs to get out. So if you didn't have your stops at break even, I don't even know what to tell you, because we were in almost 50 pips of profit before that reversal. So it is smart, once you break your previous lows, pay attention to your structural areas. Once they break pretty significantly, you can go stops to break. And we were in up here. So GA buy still rolling. We got through 3 TP areas already. I was talking with another student yesterday who was looking to hold to $2. So there's still a lot of room left. And we can see the next areas right there. So I get it. I get it. Just be careful, as we are at the top of this 4-hour RSI. That retrace could come in before the buy continues. Right. So something like that, or it could just continue to go. GA be like that sometimes. GA be like that sometimes. All right, ADUSD. You're trading that. Let's go to 2-hour. Hold 1 second. You're joking. Yeah, so much for US 30 holding me down. It's all good. Nah, it's an expect so good. I don't know what's up with Dirty 30, man. She's been real lagging behind her counterparts. Let's go to the 4-hour here. ADUSD. I don't trade this too often, or it's been a long time at least. Go to daily. Well, nothing. We are coming into a support. All right. So obviously we've wicked off this area many of times in the past. More than likely it'll do it again. Good 3-hour. Mm. Got nothing on AUD yesterday, man. Until we get some real idea. I mean, it's still in the bearish side. So I mean it could go here, right? And then drop. We've got the dollar dropping, so the better idea for us is that it creates some type of support after breaking the high. And we can get it inverted out of that would be ideal. All right, G still sitting good. Let's see, 30-minute. If you are trading Nas, just be careful, please. Um, you could get a continuation, right? But we've got so much to fill up here on this daily. So I'm going to place a support here. Let's go to the weekly. Um, okay. All right. So for next week, I'll be for sure looking at this location for buys. So here's what could happen. We also have NFP tomorrow. Um, so a few ideas, right? If we get a continuation to close out the week strong, that'll set us up to have a better position on our Fibonacci tool in relation to the support area. If not, then NFP will give the retracement we may be looking for to clear out the first daily zone and then setting up for next week's retracement. All right. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at Nas right now. This could be a short-lived day. But US 30, on the other hand, the daily looks good. All right. It did as much as it's going to do, I suppose, as far as attending to this gap. I mean, it could visit it next week. But as far as our daily is concerned, we've got a nice morning star to go off of, nice 50% retracement already in development. And then on the 4-hour, we're already starting to create a doji, which looks really good. 2-hour, possible engulfing coming into play. So all signs look pretty well. We want a bullish close here on the hour. We want this obviously making another morning star pattern for us that we can take advantage of. So for right now, I mean, I'm still in dirty 30s buys, so I'm all cool with that. And then SPX went, so that all looked well for both of them. All right, silver starting to come down like we talked about. Let's go 5. Awesome. So let's take a fib 2-hour bullish move here, top to bottom. All right, so looking for that 50% plus that support area to be held, just like it was before, and we'll be able to buy at that location. Let's go into the 30. I mean, even if it doesn't come that deep, go to 5. Yeah, I'm gonna be patient. $3, 2. And we'll just wait for this market to give us the sign that it wants to go. Gold looks really good though. So I'd be looking to buy gold if you wasn't already. Just need this 1 minute to play out right for us. Let's go look at, yep. And we're building in a golfing pattern. So the next play would be obviously the 50% retracement and then buying the 1 minute candle there on gold. Silver. Cool. All right, silver does not want to come all the way, which is fine. Let's go take a look at our 30 because that's the most recent close here. I'm gonna get rid of this because we already talked about it. But what I don't like silver doing is leaving gaps like that. I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But whatever. Um, we'll let it do what it's do. I like gold. Gold's a little more clean. It's not leaving any areas for, determination of, hey, I need to come back and possibly look at this. I like what we got going on gold. So we'll see if this can hold again. We've got this area here that we're expecting to be respected. Mhm. Nice double bottom neckline retest. That's the idea behind that. I'm looking for from the dollar. You know what I'm saying? This is why I didn't like silver. And then we kind of got a head and shoulders kind of going on here. We're obviously struggling here in this area. All right, let's see what happens. Dollar's still rocking with us. I like that. GU still sitting pretty good. So now it's just a patient game, man. It's really just a waiting game. If we can get some foundation built around here, like 5 minute engulfing, something like that nature, that'd be nice. I don't like that 30-minute close at all. And US 30 completely disrespected our previous candle. So we're not getting the kind of love that we got on NAS and the SPX for that move. We'll see how this goes. Now looking alternatively, all right, we've got divergence. There we had the first double bottom divergence, but played out well, gave us that first buy, but we're now coming into the opposite kind of idea here. So that would be one of the tell signs of sells, right? We also have the evening star, this 4-hour candle, which still has an hour and a half left in it. We'll have to close bearish before we'll see if the sellers are going to lock in, and then we can catch the retracement and sell down. Because like I said, this gap is still here, which I don't like. So it's either going to be addressed today or tomorrow. And we're out at dirty 30. So that's it for me today. We'll see what happens. SPX and NAS were the ones to take, especially on the buyer side today. They're playing out really nice. Nice double bottom, right? Retest. So far things look good for them. The dollar is still holding that same position. This could be a slow day. So I'm not going to get too active today. I'll be prepared for next week though. Let's see what else we got. No, I think that's all I got. Any questions? Anything anybody want to see?
No question.
It's been a pretty choppy day. All right, cool. We'll come back in tomorrow. We'll take a look, see if anything pops up for us. If not, guys, be ready for next week. We know how NFP week is. Not a heavily traded week for me, but we will be knocking these markets out next week. Pretty strong. All right. And I gave the XRP update. If you guys didn't see those locations, go ahead, go over it, look at the charts, find your support levels, and those will be the points of interest for me on XRP. And that's, again, also for your portfolio, not just to trade actively. All right. I'll holler at y'all guys tomorrow. All right, students, I'll see y'all tonight. Peace out.